Today I'll be going over 12 settings that will improve how you use the Vivaldi browser on PC. For the first setting, I will be showing you how to add the home button to the browser so that you can click on it whenever you want to head over to the start page. So to add the home button, you need to right click on any icon you see on the address bar. For me, I'm going to right click the sidebar icon. Next, click Customize Toolbar and you should see the home button over here on the right. Just click and hold and drag it to where you want. For me, I like it close to the address bar. After you place it where you want, release your mouse and then click Done. From here, you can click on the button each time you want to go to the start page. By default, Vivaldi uses start page when you do a search. If you want to switch to Google, you'll have to switch your search engine. So to do that, you need to head over to the settings page, then you click search and you'll get 3 options. The default search engine is for your normal tabs, so you can switch that one from start page to Google. The second option is for your private Windows search engine. This is when you use incognito in Vivaldi. So choose the option you want. If you want, you can switch it to Google as well. And for those of you who don't understand how incognito works, if you use an incognito window, all your browsing activity will not be saved on your PC after you're done. Finally, choose the search engine when you're searching for images, and after that, close the window. And now if I do a search, you can see that it uses Google instead of the previous search engine. You may have noticed that whenever I click setting, a new window pops up. I'm going to show you how to disable that. So on the settings page, click Appearance, then enable Open Settings in a tab. Now close the page, and when you try to access the settings option again, you'll see that it opens in a new tab. If you try to open a link in another tab, it will switch to the tab immediately, even if you're not interested in viewing the tab at that time. You do have the option to open links in the background, but I feel like that's too many steps. So to fix this, on the settings page, click on tabs, then enable new tab from link opens in background. Now when you right click on a link, you only have one option and it opens the link in the background. In Vivaldi, sometimes videos just automatically play. This can be annoying if you're not ready to start watching the video, so here is how you turn it off. So on the settings page, click on Privacy and Security, scroll down to Website Permissions, then switch autoplay from Allow to Block. After that, just close the settings page, and if you access a YouTube page, for example, the videos don't autoplay. You will have to click the play button if you want to watch the video. So Vivaldi has a bar at the bottom. To hide it, go to Settings, click Appearance, and under Status Bar, you'll get 3 options. The first option shows the bar by default. The third option hides the bar completely. And for the second option, which I would recommend you enable, if you click on it and you put your mouse over any link, you're going to see the link in the bottom left corner. So I would recommend you use this option instead. Alright, now for tip number 7, when you put your mouse over a tab, it shows you a thumbnail of the website. You may not want this, so here's how you can turn it off. So on the settings page, click tabs, then scroll down a bit and uncheck show pop-up thumbnails. You'll notice that the thumbnails don't show anymore when you put your mouse over any of the tabs. Each time you click on the address bar, you'll see a list of websites you have visited. And when you start typing, you'll see your web history. So I'll be showing you how to hide that if you don't want to see it. So go to the settings page, click address bar, then uncheck show typed history. Now if I go back and click on the address bar, it doesn't show the list of websites that I've visited anymore. But as soon as I start typing, you'll see my browsing history. To disable that as well, you need to go back to the address bar page and make sure these 4 options are unchecked. When you use the address bar, your history doesn't show up anymore. Alright, so for tip number 9, when you log into a website, you'll get the option to save your username and password. Normally, I don't recommend saving your passwords on any browser, so here is how to hide that request. So go to Settings, click Privacy and Security, then scroll down and uncheck Save Web Page Passwords. After that, you won't get the option to save your passwords again. So sometimes when you want to do a search on websites, you'll see a list of some things you have typed before. Here's how you can hide them. So head over to Settings, click Privacy and Security, scroll down and uncheck Save and Fill Addresses. This will make sure that when you click on any text field, you won't see a list of things that you have typed before. When you download anything using Vivaldi, this sidebar pops up. You can stop it from doing that by going to settings, then downloads, and you should uncheck display downloads automatically. If you want, you can also uncheck notify on completed downloads. But I'll strongly recommend you enable save files to default location without asking. By doing this, your downloads will start without asking you if you really want to download what you have clicked on. Okay, so after applying all the settings, when you download something, it doesn't pop up anymore, but you'll see this progress bar instead of the sidebar popping out. Okay, so for the last tip, this is like a bonus tip. If you use this browser on a laptop, on the settings page, click appearance and choose compact. This will give you more room for a better experience. It works better if you also hide the bar at the bottom of the browser. Okay, so I recently made a video where I showed some useful settings for the mobile browser, like the Vivaldi mobile browser. So you can click on the video on your screen to watch it. Thank you for watching. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Take care and bye-bye.